Hey guys, how's it going? I hope you guys are all having a good one. So I'm really excited to be doing this video because I came across a most amazing and killer vegan slash cruelty-free swap slash alternative to a viral trend that's going around right now. So as a lot of you know, I just jumped back on the bandwagon of working out and trying to get myself healthier and just getting rid of stress, etc., etc. So with that said, I started going back to watching videos for my workout gurus and seeing what the new trends are in workouts, seeing if I could find something new that can help me get back to where I was before a few months ago in a little bit of a faster way. But in my research, I kept seeing this trend pop up, especially on my For You page. People were just raving about it, talking all this wonderful stuff about something called the honey shot. So for those of you that, if you know, you know, but for those of you that don't and were thinking of maybe wanting to try it and or want to try a healthier version of it, less sugar, or you're vegan and you're cruelty-free and you can't do it because it's honey, my gosh, I found a swap for it. And I don't want to take credit because I don't know if I'm the only one who has thought of this. I'm assuming somebody else has also thought of it and just maybe hasn't posted about it, or if they did, I'm sorry you guys, I haven't seen it. But in my research, I didn't see anyone post anything about a vegan alternative. So with that said, so what I've been doing, well, let me first backtrack and explain what the honey shot is. So basically what a lot of people are doing before their workouts is they take any kind of bee's honey, organic, raw, whatever. They take a little dollop and they put it on the back of their hand. Then they take the healthiest salt that they have or they can find or they can buy, and they pour a little pinch of it on top. They lick that off and they go work out. And what everybody's been saying is that it gives them massive amounts of energy where they can get easily through their workout, not have a horrible crash afterwards like other people do when they have energy drinks or pre-workout drinks. But also, they've been raving about how it has so many health benefits that it affects your gut in a positive way. And I was thinking, well, darn, I'm all about gut health and I'm trying to jump back into my healthy version. So this is amazing. But then I'm thinking, well, I can't do it because I'm vegan and I don't eat honey. So I started trying to figure out what kind of alternatives there were. I did my research and I didn't find anything. So I looked at my pantry and I thought, what could I swap it out with? Well, I have agave. I have honey from apples, apple honey, but that's too high in sugar. Both of those have way too much sugar. I would be going through the same probably crash afterwards. And you're probably asking, well, what do you use it? Well, I like agave sometimes on my pancakes. When I run out of my date syrup, I will use it on my pancakes. Also with the apple honey, because of the pectin, I find that it really does help with my mouth noise. It also helps with my vocal cords and makes me feel better in my throat health, and I think I sound better. So I'll use that before I do any voiceover work or sing. But I was thinking, well, that's not going to work. So what else do I have? I have dates. I use dates for everything, and it even says it on the back of the bottle here. I want to point that out. 25% less sugar than honey, okay? So that's just a little sidebar later. So basically what I did is I ran into my pantry because I always have dates. I use them in everything. And I took a date, I cut it, I took the pit out, poured a little bit of honey, I put a little bit of my Himalayan pink salt, popped it in my mouth, and I chewed it slowly as I was heading over to the gym. And I worked out, had uber amounts of energy, got through my workout, had massive energy after, and I tried it for about a month. Then I ran out of my dates, and I'm thinking, well, now what am I going to do? Well, duh, I have my Devosh. So I grabbed my Devosh, I threw it in my gym bag, went to the gym, did the same thing everybody else does the dollop, the salt, licked it, went to the gym, and I'm like, oh my God, it worked exactly the same. So that's two vegan alternatives that you can do for the honey shot, is either using the Devosh or doing the natural date. Now, if you have the time, using the natural date, to me, I think is better because you're eating it slowly, it's digesting slowly, it gets your digestion and kicks it into gear. But if you don't, and you're in a rush, and you don't have time to be cutting the date open, taking out the pit, putting the salt, eating it, this is the way to do it. Throw the little bottle of Devosh in your bag, go to the gym, pour it, go. But Again, this is what's worked for me, and because it's worked for me for a month, I wanted to share it. However, I am not a healthcare professional. As you guys know, I am none of that. So I'm just sharing with you guys what works for me and what the vegan alternative was. Please do your research, talk to your doctors, your healthcare professionals before trying this or anything. I hope this helped you guys out, and let me know in the comments if you tried it, if it worked for you, and if it didn't. All right, guys, love you. Have a great day. Bye.